viral news source.
But I don't.
Listen to what Fleischer said to him.
I'm telling you, Mr. Patterson, you're living your best life now. The older you get, the worse it gets. You become bigger, you become fatter, you get uglier, you lose your hair, and you become more and more unemployable. If you don't...
That is a fact.
Do something with your life now, I'm telling you, you're going to end up with a number on your back forever. How bad do you think it's going to go if you get convicted of this theft? You think it's tough now? Wait till you get a theft conviction on your record. Did you have a lawyer today?
Ooh.
Tell me what you're doing about that.
Well, I called a couple places, but I don't really got them.
I also appreciate Judge Fleischer's chickiness. Look at the coat, the polka dots, the tie, right? The glasses. Okay, only thing, Fleischer, we got to get you all the way right, and we just need you to either shave this head all the way bald or just plug it up right here. Like right there. Plug it up, put a little, like right there. Really make it pop. You know, make it pop. But other than that, you're chicky, homie.
The money for it. I'm not working or nothing.
I'm not.
Well, really, it's transportation, but I've been searching and getting like over the phone interviews and not.
Is it me or does this cat seem like he is high right now? I don't know.
Getting calls back, but I've been trying to get one though.
People aren't going to come to you looking. You're not a king, man. They're not going to come to you to give you work. You got to go look for it.
That's
Just
right.
because you ain't got a ride doesn't mean that you can't work.
Yeah.
And from this angle, it kind of looks like his hair is like a dark blue. And if that's the case, that's not going to help you either, young homie.
I've been calling a lot of people.
But it was him. Perhaps you can get work at a temp agency. But how are you surviving now?
My people.
So why do the people of Harris County get to pay for a lawyer for you when you get to play Xbox all day?
Yeah.
And do nothing.
Yeah, that's a great question, Judge. Yeah, why do the people get to pay for you and you get to play Xbox? Are you out of your mind?
So what do you do all day?
Try to figure out how to get some money for my daughter.
He sounds like he's an aspiring drill rapper. Just his demeanor and his coolness, trying to get some money for my daughter.
Man, you got a kid, and you're not.
You're so cool and you're so tough. What was that? You got your little tattoos on your neck. Yeah.
Working.
If I had to sell my game just to pay for doctors and wipes and stuff, I do contribute and
you don't contribute, hey, man.
Pay for my daughter's thing.
Kids need food, they need clothes, and they need a father. And you're not doing any of those things, Mr. Espinosa. Get a job. Kids need to eat. They don't wait. They need food now. I'm now making it a condition of your bond for you to get a full-time job. If you don't, you're going to be working with me. Do you understand? It's not going to go well for you, Mr. Espinosa.
Yeah.
I want you back.
You're going to be working with the judge. You keep this up, buddy.
Back here in 2 weeks, show me what you've done to get a job. I want to see applications in, and I want proof, not your...
I want to see the applications too, and I want video proof of what you were doing. You got a phone, huh, cool guy? I want you to record every time you fill out an application.
Word, because I don't take your word. You ain't got proof, things are going to go real bad for you real quick. You understand?
Real quick.
Your Honor, if I may.
And you better understand that, boy.
I'd like to move for another bond condition. We received the notice that this defendant was attempting to purchase a firearm while having an active motive. It wasn't enough to charge him at the time, but he was attempting to purchase the firearms. And so I want to add no conditions or no contact conditions with any location that sells firearms.
It was because I had pawned it.
Stop.
Yeah, stop. Shut up.
Because you're only going to get yourself in more hot water.
shut your mouth, okay?
It was the
Oh, I just told you to stop, and you want to keep going? Okay, watch this.
deadline.
Stop. Where did he go to buy this gun? Allegedly.
It's gonna take me 30 seconds for me to look.
That's
You
great.
are-
You're
You're out
able
of
to tell that he
pocket.
was trying to get a gun, huh?
We get a flag.
And your money. Day your
You're
money.
you're out of pocket.
I won't be able to have it today, but if he is returning in 2 weeks, I should be able to tell you by then. I don't have the report number to pull it up, but I can reach out to intake and figure out where it was.
I'm trying to explain that.
Hey, so here's the deal. I'm putting him under bond conditions, no dope, no alcohol.
Any additional condition was any location that sells a firearm so that he doesn't attempt to purchase another firearm.
Let's do this. I'm sending you for a drug test right now.
Yes.
I want to see what's
Yeah, we want to see what you got going on in that UA. Boy.
in your system. Let's see why you're not working. You've been smoking dope all day. We'll see.
Yeah.
Take your seat for me in the jury box, Mr.
On some of that loud pack. You want some of that pressure? Oh yeah, okay. All right, well, we're about to find out.
Espinosa.
Okay.
Do you have a lawyer today? Tell me what you're doing about that. How long you been trying to look for a job?
Since I've been for 11 months.
When's the last time you worked?
I was in school.
In that long?
Yeah.
Why?
I just got out of school, so
Got out of school where?
TSU.
Did you graduate?
Uh,
Got out of what school?
Texas Southern. I just been in school, so
So you're in college?
trainer. I have a little small business, so I've been looking for clients, but that hasn't been going. So I was trying to book jobs at McDonald's and security, but I haven't got it yet. So,
How old are you now? You're 30. And so you went to college. And then what happened with college?
got out like last year.
Let me ask you something. How bad is it now to try to get a job? How bad is it? Does it suck? Is it hard to get a job? You're now charged with theft, Mr. North. How bad do you think it's going to go if you get convicted of this theft?
Yeah, how bad do you think it's going to be now? Because no one wants to hire a thief, and let's hope that this is not a felon or felony. Let's go, Judge.
You think it's tough now? Wait till you get a theft conviction on your record. You now have a prior interference that's been dismissed. You now have to stand charged with theft. You will never get a job if you're branded a thief. And
Everybody hates a thief and a liar. That's universal across the board.
you're charged with a lot of money theft. So, you think it's hard now? It only gets harder the older you get. Don't get easier. It gets so much more difficult.
Already, yes, sir.
Do you mind giving an application, please, Mr. Deputy Simpson? Use it wisely. I don't give lawyers to people who continue to pick criminal cases. This is now 2. No more.
You done came back in front of us twice, boy. You ain't learned your lesson at all. We're gonna hook you up, though. We're gonna fix you.
Person inside an apartment that the complainant stated
You
that was
back.
supposed to be vacant, found there was observed kind of damage on it. Officers made scene, and they found 2 juveniles inside the unit. And as it was cleared, they re-entered and found this now defendant in the bathroom hiding. There was a firearm, a black 9mm Ruger with the serial number.
Now, you got the nerve to be out here looking broke, looking like you ain't picked your hair, and you somewhere in the bathroom hiding with a Ruger? Where'd you get that from? Where did you get money to buy a gun, huh?
scratched off with an unknown instrument that the defendant admitted was his in its possession.
Patterson, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. How old are you, sir?
21 now.
What do you do for a living?
I really I've been fired, but I used to work.
Folks around?
Yes, sir. I do. I have my mom and my dad. They live together in Missouri City.
You don't live with them. Why not?
I got put out.
Get back there.
I mean, I could. My mom wants me there, but like my dad, we had got to like a big fight, so it's still kind of like, you know.
So now you're living on the
I will say that having a mother and father is the number one indicator of the success of a child, that and their zip code where they are born, if they do stay there for a long time, right? That will tell you pretty much where this kid is going to go. So let's continue with the judge.
street.
Basically, yes, sir.
That sucks. And it's not going to get any easier, and it's only going to get worse, Mr. Patterson. You have but one life to live. This journey can be wonderful and great, where you do great things and buy great things, or it can be a miserable, rotten existence of a life. You're headed toward a rotten existence where you're going to be nothing. And then I'm telling you, Mr. Patterson, you're living your best life now. The older you get, the worse it gets.
This judge knows what he's talking about.
You become bigger, you become fatter, you get uglier, you lose your hair, and you become more and more unemployable. If you don't
Yes.
do something with your life now, I'm telling you, you're going to end up with a number on your back forever. I see it on a daily basis with the people in jail. If you don't believe me, I can put you there now so you can see. Straighten up, go apologize to your parents, and get your butt into school, because I'm telling you, you now prepare yourself for the next 40 years. And if you don't prepare yourself well, you will end up with nothing. Do you understand?
That's a fact. You know what, Judge? Let's clap it up for you. And also what I like about this judge is he's not just trying to put people in jail. He's trying to get you to straighten up. Kind of like the daddy that you never had, right? But if you keep messing with him, he will pull the plug on you.
Go back home, get into school, and do something. I'm now ordering you not to go back to the house that you were busted, and not to be in possession of weapons. You understand? I'm telling you, you violate these conditions, I will put you in jail. And if you don't have anyone to bond you out, you'll be stuck like Chuck. You understand?
Yeah, we ain't playing with you.
Please.
We are not playing.
I'm going to give you a lawyer today. So I don't want you to pick up any new cases. I don't want you to violate these conditions. Otherwise, I'm telling you, I will keep you with a very high bond. You understand? All right. I'm going to have you go to Victoria, sign a reset, and then I'm going to have you take a seat in the jury box while we get all your conditions and your law.
Okay.
All right?
Viral news source.